the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Cut quickly. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And just like that, this offense is out of the gate. What a way to get this game started. Obviously, they have a premier receiver, found a one-on-one matchup, and the first play of the game they take advantage of.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
It's a wide receiver screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's...
He lost the football near the goal line. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Gators offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up the force, looking for more. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They're going to run it. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
He escapes the pocket. He can't let it escape. It's a sack. The offensive line will have to regroup. Sack at 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The cut to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Florida. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, they look to the right. What a stiff arm. And he rolls that out. That's a big gainer there.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the map.
Looking deep down the left side. And he makes the grab inside the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. No chance to catch him there.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It is intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. The offense starts with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Nice grab. It's Webb. He's in the end zone ahead. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Defense is coming after him. Up for the first, but still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Breaks into the clear. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Patel. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Again, moves the ball out near the 25. The Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They'll ride the back again here. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Peters. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Patel. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense set for the sixth play in this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Peters. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
Here's the handoff. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks nearly worn down.
It's a quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
I'll give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense is still clicking. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Bringing pressure. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's got it for a huge gain. Brought down at the 30. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Running out of time in the pocket. Fires it on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. And And the Vols pick up enough for a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Touchdown, Tennessee. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Volunteers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You can throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not a long return, but the important thing that I think wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Chris, Yes, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking for 6. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. We're going for it. Quarterback drops back. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quick dart to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here?
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most...
Going for a big play downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Florida. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And there's the point after. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Looking for a receiver. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Tennessee. This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
Extra point splits the uprights. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. There's contact on the throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Second down after that run on the previous play. looking for a gap. It's Patel. And the freshman brings him down quickly. That run sets up a critical third down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Stays on his feet. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up on a play and taken down. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Trying for a fourth down completion. The pocket breaking down. The pass falls incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. What a catch! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here.
Let's go.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Gators. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can you do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Patel. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal rates, but got stopped on fourth down last time. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. On the move now. Looking downfield near the end zone. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
Yeah, they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. They'll hand it off. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1 they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass ball is incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Final quarter coming up. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He's got it with room to run. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Powering through. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seam.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge change. Game took his eye off the ball.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Back-to-back deep shots. Intercepted in the end zone.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moved right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Close to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. He's going to take a shot down the left side. Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. The Vols are going to keep this drive rolling.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. The Vols line it up with first and goal. QB decides to keep it here. Touchdown, Vols. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5.
On the set.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Out of the gun now on third down. And the ball is hauled in. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
First down and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Looking to throw again. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they've got him.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job is even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.